Today is Tuesday, 29th of December 2020. We're just counting a few days. In the next 3 days, we're going to be right into 2021. And I know that this year has been downing. And as I watch the waves moving back and forth, taking a few days off on a staycation with my family, it is just time to reminisce. It's time to count blessings, even in the midst of such a stormy, such a tumultuous year that we've been through. But yet, as you look at the horizons beyond the wave, you can see the horizon at the far end where the water seems to meet the sky. And moments like this allow us to look back, but also to look ahead, appreciate all the training, all the adversity has strengthened us. And as we begin or prepare to begin a new year, I'm looking forward to 2021 because all the storms that have rocked our boats this year, 2020, there's no topic or no thought that brings more comfort to me at this time than the thought of centering my life around the rock of God's Word, but specifically building on the rock of Jesus, and specifically the character of Jesus. So I'm planning to begin a new podcast. I'm actually about to launch a teaching website, but I'll be launching first of all the podcast page of that teaching website by revisiting an amazing book entitled Jesus the Same, the compelling Christ, yesterday, today, and forever. Jesus the Same is the book that I studied many years ago, and revisiting it, it was written over a century ago, a series of sermons that were put together and collected into a book. It is out of circulation, but DPI found a way to republish it. Sam Lang and just an incredible team, they republished the book, and I studied it many years ago, and I think that actually replaced the funny picture of Jesus I had before, the effeminate picture that you see people have on their walls of Jesus. That's not the Jesus of the Bible. This book gave me a picture of Jesus that is so much more closer to what I read in the Gospels. And it's going to be an honor and a privilege to do a bi-weekly podcast twice in the week, most likely on Tuesday and on Friday of every week for a couple of, maybe that might take us about 3 months to do that, to go through the character of Jesus. It's amazing to see that few people, even the historians of Jesus' time, didn't write much about him. And even the authors of the gospel didn't spend much time. They didn't even mention themselves that much. Their focus was on, they seemed to be writing and focusing just on one thing. Not so much of how he looked like, his appearance or whatever. They seemed to zero in and focus on one thing, the character of Jesus. And for me, having gone through the storms of this year, I don't know for you, I want to ground myself on the character of Jesus. So I'll be preparing an introductory podcast. This is just announcing the podcast that is coming. I'll prepare an introductory podcast that will help us understand why we need to center on the character of Jesus. So that as the waves of life come and go, we can find stability in focusing on Jesus and his character. And so I leave you with these thoughts as I spend 2 more days by the seaside with family. It's been a rocky year, and we just thought we needed some time just with family to create new memories, wind down, and get ready for a new year. I pray that we'll have an amazing year coming up. I pray that the lessons of 2020 will carry us into 2021, and that we'll experience God in an amazing way in the new year as we center ourselves on the character of Jesus. God bless you, and talk soon.